Hello everyone, it's Conan Gamester here with your beginner's guide to Conan Exiles 2021, and I am playing on the PlayStation 4. And this time we're gonna learn how to find iron ore along the Noob River very early in the game. And the reason we need to do this is because we need to get our first thrall ASAP. I highly recommend that be one of the first things that you do. Along with getting this free armor. Now to do that, you're going to need a furnace and you're going to need a tanner's bench here. Now the reason you need those is because we need to make the Wheel of Pain, and you will find that in your feats if you scroll down to survival. It is like the 5th one over, and as you can see, you need to be a level 10 to do this. And if we check, I've already checked this, which of course you need to do, and it also teaches you how to make a truncheon and the fiber bindings. The truncheon is needed to knock out your thrall, and the fiber bindings are needed to drag it to the Wheel of Pain wherever you have that situated. So if we go back to our inventory, this is where it'll be in your crafting once you learn it in your feats. And as you can see, it takes 200 wood, 200 stone, 50 iron bar, and 50 twine. Now, of course, the wood, stone, and twine are fine to get, but the iron bar is the one that's going to take a little time. So in order to do that, you need to find iron ore nodes, and that's what this is going to be about. I'm going to show you the run I make to get these. Now in the furnace, it takes 2 iron stone pieces to make 1 iron bar. So we're going to need 100 iron nodes or iron stones to get to make our 50 iron bars. Now the reason we need the tanner's table is because if we go back into our feats, well, that came with that. I'm sorry, not that. We need to go into our crafting, and if we look at our truncheon, we need leather, and this is where you make leather, is at the tannery. So you put any hide in there, and you need bark as fuel. Let's turn this on so you can see right here you're going to need bark. And later on you might want to put a thrall in there. For right now, no, but it will make leather for you, and the byproduct of this is tar, which will come in very useful for making steel. So yeah, let's get started. Let me show you my little path here. Let me show you where I am first of all. Now, I am right here on the Noob River, and I'm going to show you all along here where to pick up pieces of ironstone in order to make 50 bars. Most pieces are either very close to enemies, which is unfortunate. You do have to fight them, but there are ways to get around them. Now these 2 guys over here, this is a little camp, and the one on the right closest to the tree, he moves around, and he will move away from you. The one sitting at the bonfire, not so much. So you can see him, he's kind of walking away right now. So we're going to hug close to this wall, and he's going to walk up here. Now this one has seen me, so we're going to run back because we don't want to fight him close to there at all. So he's going to come up, which is ideal. This is what we want him to do, because again, you do not want to fight any enemy close to where they spawn, because if you die, like I'm gonna here if I don't cut it out. Let your stamina build up, Granny. Now see, I'm not too worried about him catching me, but I do want my stamina up to where I can protect myself. That wasn't the best of fights. Now he has some purified water on him, which you might want later, so we're going to take that from him. We're also going to take a potion here to heal ourselves. And let me see how many of these I have on me. Oh, I've got 4 more still, so let's put those up there so I have them available. Now this guy, we're going to wait for him to walk this way and then turn around. And then if we just hug this wall right here, this cliff, you're going to see your first iron node right here. So you want to put your pick on. And you can see I'm getting 3 pieces of ironstone out of that each hit. And I'm also getting stone. So I got 20 pieces from this. 21 actually, and 20 pieces of stone. Which is pretty good for a stone pick. You'll get more as soon as you can make iron tools, which you will want to do once you have enough. Now, if you don't mind fighting him, by all means, go ahead, come right up on the shore. And then up here, there is a group of shalebacks. There is a darker colored one. You can see he's kind of reddish. He is aggressive, and he will come after you. And you will have to deal with pretty much all 3 of them at once, unless you can lure one of them away first. But if you feel confident in your combat skills, by all means, go right for it. Good source of meat right there. But where I want to go do is come ashore right here, go up this little bank right here, and go up this path. And we're going to head towards this bridge. And this is where our next group of iron nodes are going to be. And you can see we're getting close to the bridge, and you can see the first one. They're pretty easy to pick out, these iron nodes. Now these ghosts, you've probably seen some of these already. Now they're dotted all around the Exile Lands map, and they usually show you something. They want you to find something. So it's either a journal, sometimes it's a chest with some good items in it. That sort of thing. So you want to follow them if you run into some. Now right here is 3 more. Now I've gained a level. Now I have 60 pieces on me. I need 40 more. So I want to jump down here. Now right over there you can see that little waterfall. We want to head towards that. Do not go to your right over there. There is a group of alligators and some Defari natives fighting those alligators, and that will get messy. You will die. Yeah. So you want to stay close to over here. And head right for that waterfall, and you'll see a little path right down to the water here. Now there's also a couple of alligators pretty close, so stay up this side. You will have to fight one. Unless we can climb right up here. And yeah, then you can avoid that one. Alright, so you want to walk up to this side of the cliff, and you want to kind of hug it close. That way you can avoid most of the shalebacks. Whoops, they won't aggro to you. Now here's your first. Oh, but we did get an alligator though. He decided to come up. Now alligators are pretty easy if you let them charge first with the shield. I'm not putting my shield up, so he's getting me. I know I'll survive his bite, but after he bites like that, that's when you want to get him. And I do use rolling to get out of the way a lot, but it takes a lot of stamina. You'll have to decide what your combat style is. Just experiment. Yeah. I would fight as many of them as I can, just to get my combat style down, and try different weapons too. I just like to start out with the sword and the shield, and later on in the game I will usually move to an axe. And always one-handed. I do like a shield. That's my ammo. Now, as you can see, I'm trying to stay out of the way. See that shaleback over there? He's the one I don't want bothering me. He's a little tougher. And it looks like he's found me anyway. So, alright. Alright. I'm going to let him strike at me. And then I'm going to get him back. Now, the lag on the PlayStation 4 is rather unfortunate in this game, because as you could see right there, it's difficult to plan your counterattack when there's lag there. You think you got it, but you don't. So, yeah. I do apologize for that, but it is what it is. So we're going to get this node. And did that give us the 100? 96. So we're going to continue on up through here until we get to the next one. Now, as you can see, I am hugging this area. Now, this guy's a green one. He's not going to bother me, so we're just going to skip by him. And we're going to climb up here. Now, over in here, this next one, there is a 3-skull boss alligator that you do not want to aggro. You can get away from him easy enough, but he'll ruin your whole process here. But there he is. As long as you stay close to here, he's not going to aggro to you. So we want to get these pieces right here. This one. And this one. And this is really all you need now. You can go back and get your 50 bars of iron ore. If you continue on up through here and you go up this little hill, there is another one right here that you can get. And there is also a couple more if you want to head out that way, but we're not going to do that today because, like I said, we have all that we need to do that. And you can see the sentinels are right there. See him standing there? Yeah, he's a huge statue. Beyond him is hyenas. Now, one hyena is not bad, but they're usually in groups of 2 or 3. And early game, they can be deadly. So I usually don't go too much further than here because I do not want to get into the hyena mess. So yeah, this is the little trail that I use to get my iron ore. Now let me show you how many I've got. I've got 135 pieces, which is a great start. So you can run back and yeah, do this as soon as they respawn. Yeah, rinse and repeat. And you can do that for a little while here. But for this purpose of this beginner's guide, we're not going to do that. We're going to move on as soon as we get our first thrall. So yeah, that's it for this how-to video. And yeah, the next one's going to be on how to get your thrall. Easy way to get one and where to get one. So yeah, if you liked and found this helpful, please give me the big old like. And if you'd like to see more, just subscribe. And if you hit the little bell, you'll be notified when I post my next video. Well, alright guys, thanks so much for watching. And until next time, GG out.